Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to another episode of Simplify English with Azim Bhai. Sorry, I'm driving right now, so I'll not be looking at the camera as much, or maybe not at all. So I thought of making this video. So today is Saturday, so it's a day off for me, and I usually don't come out this time of the year and go for shopping because it's really busy around shopping centers. You know, this time of the year especially, people are out there shopping because of holiday and whatnot. But now that I'm following a special diet, we need to consume lots of vegetables, and in order to buy many necessities and fresh vegetables, I need to come out at least once a week. So since I work from Monday through Friday, Saturday is a good day for me to come out and do some shopping, and Sunday is a day when I like to spend time with family, and then do some chores around the house, whatever needs to be done. Nowadays I don't do as much at home as much as I should be doing, but anyway, that's another story altogether. So let me just show you. I thought I come out and make this video, that way you can hear some English pronunciation. At the same time you can see where I'm going, and see the roads that I'm driving by. I thought it would be a little more interesting for you, and I don't come out as often nowadays anymore anyway, like I said, because of Corona. That's one, and second reason is it's holiday time and it's pretty busy in stores. So but let me just turn away my camera so you can look at the streets. Sorry about the first part of this video. There were lots of noises on the background because I was driving on the road. So this part I kind of re-recorded it, so that way there is not much background noises. So this is the road basically I was driving by, and this is a long highway. Yeah, it's a long highway in Texas, close to the place where I live. So I was driving on the left side. Now I'm taking exit, and we're going to a shop. The shop's name is Costco. That's one of my most favorite store. This store is a pretty large store, and they have lots of good products, to be honest. I like this store quite a bit. They have lots of organic food nowadays, and the only down thing about this store, if you have a small family of 2 or 3, then you might not want to shop at this store, just because you have to buy things in bulk, meaning you have to buy a lot. Whatever you buy, you have to buy a lot. So if you have a small family, it might not be very wise, because if you don't finish it on time, the food especially might go bad. So but if you have a large family, this is a very good place for you to go around and shop. And like I said, their product is pretty good. The brand they have, Kirkland, that's a very good product brand. I like their product. And especially now that I'm in a special diet, I buy lots of vegetables from there. I buy my coconut oil, olive oil, different vegetables, fruits, and many other things. They have pretty much everything you can think of or you need, actually, from computer, cell phones, different electronics, fish. Well, they have meats, but since I consume only halal meat, that's not an option for me. Although some Costco do have halal meat from New Zealand, so that could be an option. But the Costco that I go to, they don't have any proper halal meat. They have some halal meat, they say it, but they're not certified from the places that I trust to be a authentic halal certifier. So halal market is a pretty big market in here in US as well. It's a multi-billion-dollar business expected to become a trillion-dollar business, but we'll see. But the problem is you don't get proper halal meat here, so you have to be very careful. And I do have an organization that I run. It's called the UN Halal Advisors, but there are multiple other organizations that I follow. They're run by ulama, and I have a network of ulama worldwide. So whenever I have question, I can just seek some help from them, and mashallah, they are very helpful. So I can verify pretty much everything that I consume to be authentically halal certified from the sources that I trust. So anyway, this is the road. Actually, this road, I used to go to work from here um, almost 4 or 5 times a week, but I don't go there anymore right now just because of Corona. I'm just working from home nowadays. So we're almost there. Costco is pretty close by from here, maybe another minute or two. So we're just gonna go and make a U-turn. It's on the other side of the street. That is store I'm talking about. We'll probably, when we go inside, we'll probably take a look at the store and see how much I can show you. So the purpose of this video is to make your English learning process a little bit more interesting. At the same time, showing around some part of the Texas where I live, so that way you get to see the area. That may be more, maybe it becomes more interesting for you, and you're hearing the conversation or the talk that I'm doing right now in English, and hopefully you're understanding them. But if you're not, don't worry about it. The more you hear it, the more clear it will become, and in no time you'll be very fluent, inshallah. So we're just making a U-turn, as you can see. I just have to make a turn here on left. The sign here on the right, that upside down triangle sign, it's to the right on my camera. It says yield here, and that means you have to be a little careful and look towards your right to make sure no cars are coming, so then you can go. So this gentleman right in front of me, or maybe a lady, I'm not sure who is driving this truck, they were just waiting, and right now I am waiting, and since there were no more car coming, I just start going. So here you are driving, I mean you are learning how to drive in U.S.A. as well at the same time. So multiple things, lucky you. So that truck that I was talking about, the truck is pretty famous in Texas. People love driving truck, and these things. What do you see in Bangladesh? We usually call them Jeep. Jeep is a kind of car. It's a company, but here we call them SUV instead of Jeep. And the one going to my left right now, it could be a sedan car. Or coupe, and the one coming on my left, that's another big SUV. So anyway, here's the store on my right. It's Costco. A little bit ago you probably seen the sign. If you go back a little bit, you'll see Costco. So you might say Costco, but that's not how it is pronounced here. You say Costco. The T is totally silent here. You don't hear the T sound. So it's Costco. I'm just trying to find a parking spot so I can park and go inside. This place is pretty busy on weekend. Today's Saturday, so Saturday's weekend, part of weekend, so it's pretty busy, as you can see, lots of car. But yeah, lucky, I got a parking spot right here. It's pretty close. So let's park and let's go inside to see if I can find something that I like. I'm sure I will find lots of things that I like. The problem is that sometimes I can't stop buying. So let's go take a look what's inside the Costco. So as you enter, you have to show your ID card, or not necessarily ID card, the Costco card, membership card. So then only they let you in. Otherwise, you'll not be allowed inside. So as you can see, they have these computers, iPads, um, Apple computers, pretty much everything for sale. We have this computer section right here. It's non-Apple. Uh, there's another table. Actually, yeah, there's another table that has Apple computers, and then they have these nice watches and rings and some jewelry uh, right there. Yes, here's some rings, some diamond rings. Here's a $8,000 diamond rings. Don't show it to your wife, otherwise you'll be in trouble. So, um, yeah, these are pretty expensive stuff. They have some nice watches here. Let me see if I like anything. The problem is sometimes I start looking like this, and even though I don't need it, I end up buying it, which is really not good. So I have little soft corner for watches. So whenever I come this way, I kind of watch these watches and yeah, just look around and then look at my shopping list and start doing the shopping. But yeah, I don't see anything I like right now. Sometimes they have very nice watches. Sometimes they're very expensive one as well, like 5, 6, 7,000, $8,000 watches. In this section, they have some of the electronic stuff. You know, like you can see the electronic locker, I think, and then monitors, different computers, and wireless charging pads, different kind of cool stuff. Whatever comes new on the market. This is something that I might be able to use actually. Let's see. Yeah, that's a headphone, wireless headphone, Bluetooth, I think. Oh, yeah, it's waterproof. Well, see, I have one right now. Uh, yeah, I want this, but I don't really need it, so forget it. So here's some printer. There's a cell phone section. So instead of self mobile, um, mobile, we say cell phone here in US for the most part. And you see all this different kind of stuff. The one thing before this holiday season, I was expecting this to be very much rushed. A lot of people should be here, but I think because of COVID, not many people are here. Oh, there is another Bluetooth wireless headphone. So let's see what I want. Hmm. Well, I want many things, but I think I should focus on what I need. I don't think I need any of this. So you understand the difference between need and want, right? We should avoid things that we want. We don't necessarily always need to buy everything that we want. Rather, we should focus on what we need. And it's really important that we understand this thing, the difference between want and need. Oh, here are some cool cars. The kids will really love them, but I think my kids, they have enough toys. They don't need any more. If you give them more, they don't value them, so they should be happy with what they have. Don't get me wrong, I often buy them, if I think something is really cool. Yeah, this is another section that I like. Lots of vegetables, fruits. Look at this pomegranate. Really big. I would love to buy them, but six of them will be a little too much for me. So that's why I end up not buying them. Oh, these kiwis are very good actually. These are very good fruit, kiwi fruit. Sometimes they become very sour, but sometimes they're sweet. I think these are the sweeter one, so I might get one of those. Oh, there is another one, avocado. Avocados are really good for you. It has lots of omega 3 and I think some omega 6 as well, but lots of omega 3 fat. And I do like them. the whenever I come this way, I tend to buy them. It has 5 or 6, but the problem is they're pretty hard when you buy them, and you need to keep them at home for a few days. Then they become soft, and once they're softened, then you can only eat them. But the problem is they all get softened at the same time. Now hear this, I'm not saying soften. The T is silent here, soften, right? So there is another pronunciation for you. So these avocados are pretty good. I'll probably grab one of them. Yeah, there are some mangoes. Let's go inside this produce section. This section is a refrigerator, open refrigerator. But this here, it's not in the refrigerator right now. Uh, these are grapefruit. Grapefruits are pretty good as well. It's like good citrus fruit. I like them as well. Yep, nice size. Once you put salt and some chili pepper on top, I have a special way I cut them. I'll show you one day. Oh, look at these blueberries. So right now I'm inside of that refrigerator. It's open cooler. Those blueberries are pretty good. There are some organic blueberries. These are probably superfood, one of the superfood. It's I think it helps with cancer or something like that. But yeah, I like them as well. It's nice fruits. Oh, they have raspberries. Oh, there's another different kind of blueberries. Organic one, yeah, the one I was just showing you a little bit ago. Yeah, these are raspberries. Raspberries are also pretty good. Organic raspberries. Yeah, these are look like strawberries, but these are smaller and taste is different. Yeah, this is blackberries, the one I showed you on the last one. All right, these are croissant. So these are another mispronounced. These are kind of like bread, but very soft. Has lots of butter flavor. I love them as well, but I'm not sure if they're healthy for you. Kids love them a lot. So you see how it is written, Croisant. It's croissant, but it's not croissant. It's croissant. There is another mispronounced. But these are different bread. Um, very good for sandwiches. You know what these are? These are another mispronounced bread. People often say baguettes. It's not baguettes. It's a French bread. It's called baguette. Baguette. So if you say baguettes, people will not understand. You have to say baguette. It's a French bread. I'm not sure how they say it in France, but here in the United States we call them baguette. These are different dinner rolls. It's another bread. So see, now you're becoming familiar with all kind of American foods the typical American would eat on daily basis. So if you happen to have some conversation with Americans, you can ask them, hey, do you like croissant? Do you like baguettes? You know, so they will be like, oh, you know all this. So it will be really cool to bring this into your conversation if you have any conversation with US people. So this is salmon. So this is another mispronounced one. People often say salmon, Salmon. This is salmon, Atlantic salmon. So salmon, L is very silent here. Atlantic salmon. This is mayonnaise here. This is a very good mayonnaise. It's made from avocado. This is regular mayonnaise. They're good, but I don't like them. I think they're not that healthy. But the other one is much more healthier. At least it looks healthy. It's made from mayonnaise, and they're a bit expensive, but I like them. Yeah, if you like mayonnaise, I would say, and if you're doing diet, that's a good one. MCT oil, organic. This is good for keto diet. If you're following JK lifestyle, Dr. Jahangir Kabir lifestyle, this is another one. That is all for today. We're done with shopping. Now I'm just heading home. I hope you liked our video today, and I hope you understood most of what I said in English. If you can please put something in the comment section, which part you understood and which part you did not understand. If you picked up any phrase that I said, if you would like to know what's the meaning of that, please let me know in the comment section, and I will try my best to give you an answer. Thank you so much. Until next time, wish you all the best. Stay safe. Take care.